Welcome back with Cooking with Mrs.Cherie. Today we're having stewed green tomatoes and squash poured over rice. Now I just made this up a couple years ago. This is how I cook my tomatoes. Me and my best friend Latrice. I cooked this and I used to eat it all the time, but when she was here, she asked me what it was. I said I didn't have a name for it. It's just stewed tomatoes and squash. And she said, I'm gonna name it Dyhi. And we just laughed on it, but it stuck. So every time somebody wants some of this, they say, let's make some Dyhi. I don't even know how to spell it. But that was her idea of a name. Now anyway, I chop it up just small, because you're gonna stew it and pour it over rice, so you don't want big chunks. So that's the way I chop it up. And I do the squash the same way. And once you chop it up, I'll show you what to do next. But I'm not going to just waste your time watching me chop it up. So I'm going to pause and be back when I'm finished. Okay, I'm back. I got them all cut up. I'm going to put about 2 or 3 teaspoons of oil and then add our bell peppers and onions in with a pinch of pepper, a pinch of salt, and we're going to cook them until they caramelize. And I'll be back and we'll add the tomato and mushrooms. Okay, I'm back and we've got it caramelizing. Now we add our tomatoes and squash. And you don't have to really add any water because vegetables usually have their own seasoning. It has their own juices. And once you let it cook, it'll start like oozing juices out, so you don't have to put water in the pot. Just add more salt, a little more pepper, and we're going to cover the pot. Turn your heat down to 4 or 5. I'm leaving it on 5 right now. And we'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, we're back. We're going to check it and stir it. It's been 10 minutes now. And if you can see to the bottom of the pot, you can see all the juices that came from the vegetables all by itself. Didn't have to put any juice in it, any water. Okay, we stir it and we'll cover it for 10 more minutes. Be back in 10 minutes. Okay, we're back. It's been 10 minutes. And you see all the juices we're getting in there? As it cooks down. Okay, we're going to stir it real good. I'm going to add a little bit of the better than bouillon. This is something I use. It's like a roux. And this is the bacon, I don't know why I said that. It's the vegetable flavor. It comes in chicken flavor and beef flavor too. You can buy it in your grocery store. I believe it's in the soup aisle. And it just wakes up your vegetables. I can't say anything better than just how it makes the flavor explode in your mouth. It's just excellent. Now we just cover it. I'll turn the temperature down to 4, and I'll be back in 10 more minutes. Okay, we're back. And you're just going to take the top off and stir it. It's starting to get to the point where it's almost done. Just want it stewed, and we're going to pour it over rice. And I'm going to show you how to make the spiced rice after this. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. And it's starting to get thicker. So now we just smash it down a little bit. And we're going to do it one more time for 10 minutes. And we'll come back. And then you taste it for seasoning. Make sure it has enough seasoning in it. And then you just let it cool. We're going to let it cool while I show you how to do the rice. Okay, I'll be back. 10 more minutes. Okay, I'm back. And this is the last time this is done. I'm going to take this and get it ready for the meal, and then I'll be back to show you how to make the spiced rice. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to show you how to make the spiced rice or seasoned rice. You heat up you have bell peppers, and you're going to cut them as small as you can, or you can make them any size you want. It depends on what your preference is. I like small bits and pieces in mine. So I got red and green bell peppers with diced onions. Now you're going to over season this because you're going to dump rice in it. So I'm going to put 2 pinches of each thing, and that's just salt and pepper. And then I'm going to wait till that caramelize, get it where it's looking a little, the onions are usually looking a little transparent there. And I'll be back with you once that's all caramelized. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back now. And see how you got it all caramelized. Now you take pre-cooked rice. Rice you already cooked, and put in there bit by bit and stir in. Turn your fire off. Now you want to add your bedded bouillon, about a half a teaspoon, like that. Get it all mixed up in there. Add the rest of your rice in there. And that's why you over seasoned it, to cover all the rice. And it's starting to blend all in really good. And it just gives your rice more flavor. And it's good with this tomato and squash stew. Stewed tomato and squash. Okay, now you're finished with that. And you're going to pull it off. And I'm going to go and prep for the chicken. Alright, I'll see you when I'm all got it all together. Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to prepare the chicken. Putting a pinch of sage. Pinch is probably about a half a teaspoon maybe. And a pinch of pepper. I like pepper, so I'm going to put an extra pepper on it. Okay. And a pinch of salt, just a pinch, because you're going to be adding that all seasoning salt too. So you don't need too much of regular salt. You're going to add that. And then I have rosemary. Love rosemary on chicken. Okay. And now you're going to get up close and personal. And you're going to mix all your seasoning in, let it get into every little crack and cranny so that it'll taste good when you get ready for it. There we go. And then we're going to switch out. Put the grill here. The chicken over here. You take your chicken. Oh, let me get my spray out the spray. Okay, spray your grill top. I forgot one last thing to do with the chicken here. I'll be right back. I gotta go get it. Okay, I'm back. I had got to pour about a teaspoon of cooking oil over your chicken, because you want it to taste fried, so you put a little oil on it. Not a lot, just a little. And you get it on there. Then you prepare it and put it on your grill. And when you have boneless chicken thighs, I prepare it like this. Just lay it on there like that. Because when I get through with it, I'm going to slice it. So I put it on there like that. Just get it where it's in one little ball and all the hanging pieces are tucked up under it like that. Yeah. Okay. There you go. And now I'll be back as soon as I set up the new wave oven. Okay, we're back. And I'm about to put the new wave oven on. And I'm going to set it for 25 minutes. And I'll be back in 25 minutes to turn it over and give it another 15. Okay, we're back. And I'm about to take it over here. Okay? We're going to turn it over and give it 15 minutes on this side. It's already crunchy. You can hear the crunch on it. It's just as good as fried chicken without all the extra grease. Turn it over. And we're going to give it 15 minutes on this side. And I'll be back in 15 minutes. Okay, we're back. Let's see what we got here. Now, that look about the same as fried chicken, but I like mine a little browner. So I'm going to give it about 5 or 10 more minutes on top and give it a real good crunch. Then I'm going to be finished. Okay. We'll give it 10 minutes. And I'll be back.